Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Kaiser Redux. Our old friend Grigory Semyonov is trying his best out east. I doubt he'll do as well as we will. The Free Russian Army, look at these guys, are quote-unquote trying their best. By that I mean, you know, they're an army without a state. I am not holding out hope for Germany, however. They are, kind of in a terrible position with the Low Countries having both gone Cindy and the Helvetic Commune gone Cindy. Serbia, Romania, and Greece have all joined with the Russians, and the Russians are now pushing into the Reichspakt with everything they got. Very few European countries are not involved in this war. I don't care how it goes. I guess it's better for the Reichspakt to lose, because that means I have to fight two great super pacts and not one. I am now fairly confident that that is what's going to happen. Reichspakt and the Entente will cooperate. War makes for strange bedfellows, it seems. I feel like it's very implausible that they wouldn't. No! We're going to absorb Congress remnants. We're getting Hugh. Where's foreign policy? I feel like we should probably do foreign policy stuff now. Now the question is, are we going to join one of these factions? Well, I don't know. Do we want to join the Reichspakt? No. Do we want to join the Crow Prosperity Sphere? I mean, that would be pretty boring. Do we want to join the Moscow Accord? Not really. Do we want to join... Yeah, see, here's the thing. We can't join any other faction, so we're going to create a faction. The South Asian Association. India's liberated itself from under the boot of both Britain and socialism, so why should it seek a new boot to crawl underneath? It's instead time to carve our own alliance, one fit for a nation such as there are, so destined for greatness. Let us begin. Ooh, uplifting Delhi to modern standards. Fund Kashmiri carpet exports. Invest in the Jubalpur armaments industry. I like pressing these buttons. Yeah, we're going to make our own sphere. Carve our own path forward to victory. The Eastern Seas War. Can the Germans hold out this time? I doubt it. Though they have built something resembling a coalition. Except they kind of haven't, because, right, they are busy fighting Indonesia. Oh, that's funny. Wow, these guys are in the Reichspakt. Okay, Reichspakt's actually pretty beefy. Okay, Fengtian government's joined the Pro-Prosperity Sphere. Gomunjun has joined the Chinese United Front. Second Sino-Japanese War. The fate of China is at stake. It is now the perfect time for me to stab them in the back. Ha ha ha. I mean, taking Tibet is... They're not even in a faction, so I guess we could just do that. I should probably get a military theorist at some point. That would be smart. Okay, Commune of Hawaii has rejoined the United States. R.I.P. Bozo. They're not in a faction. Have they gone? I don't care. Whew! I was worried there for a minute that I cared, but I don't. Royal Weeding. 420. Better luck next time. Bulgaria's capitulated. Ugh. We're going our own sphere. Fall of Petrograd! The glorious jewel of the north has fallen! Interesting. Minsk is something slow. There's something going on here. Oh, this is bad for Germany. Very, very bad. Alright, we're going to try to get to 100. Political power. We're gaining political power at a frightening rate. We are aiming to get something. A theorist? Yeah, it seems right. Probably want an air power guy, right? Yeah. We're going to get an air safety expert. Speaking of air, it's 1940! Also, it's 1940, we can get better submarines. We should do that first. Our own sphere. Okay. I'm thinking about order of operations here. Xinjiang in a faction? Yes, they are. Which means we are never really going to have to wait. Do you. And we'll do you. For now. I think we should probably rush down this route. I think that's our best bet. There are 35-day focuses. We're going to deal with Nepal. I'm going to deploy those forces now. And we're going to do this. You guys, transition to Motocore. You guys can stay where you are. Come on. Come on. Fall of Santiago! Significant blow to Chilean ambitions. And there is that blow. The blow has landed. Alright, we have options. Do we want army theory? Yeah, I think we want military theory. Theorist guy. So we can go down. Assault. Yeah. Probably, right? Alright, this has improved our, quote-unquote, improved our brigade size, too. We have so many things we want to spend that dollar bill on, y'all. We want basic engines at some point. No, we need better planes. I've been neglecting planes way too much. Light aircraft designer? Yeah, we want to do light aircraft design. We're going to do this. Yeah, neither of those are useful. So we'll just go the cheapest possible model, Fighter 1. We're going to spam out 10 of these things. We don't need any more trains. do need more aluminum, however. That's fine. How close are we to dealing with Nepal? We're not close. Mountain infantry. Heavy machine gun. Better engines, more good. Bolivia declared war on Paraguay. I think that war never triggered, so they just did it. It's national populist on national populist violence. This is a disaster for the Reichspakt, by the way. It's going extremely poorly. In fact, it's good that the Nanjing government is doing well, because the German East Asia, it's also good that they're doing well, because the Reichspakt is not in a good spot. Okay, that's kind of an ideal situation. We need better armor. We want to make a anti-aircraft super armor tank. Super armor, go! That's as armored as we can get. Can I get more armor? Yes? With sloping armor? Those aren't too expensive. What do you mean too expensive? Oh, I don't have any XP. We'll get to it later then. Give me heavy machine guns. Listen, I need to build some tanks at some point. Fall of Batavia. The East Indies shall have a new master. Kashmir is now a core of the Indian Federation. Go us! Alright, dealing with Nepal. In the aftermath of the Raj's collapse, Nepal utilized the chaotic situation to seize several low-lying districts at the foothills of the Himalayas. With all of India finally reunited, many hawks in the cabinet demanding returns to unlawfully occupied territory. Some are even calling for the inclusion of Nepal into a wider customs union combined with a military treaty, claim the districts, and press for a friendly government. We're also going to deal with Bhutan while we're at it. Yeah, we want to do that now. Chinese United Front is pretty united. Ha ha ha! Nepal submits. Left with little choice, the Nepali government has turned over territory and submitted to Indian de facto control. Was there any other doubt? I mean, we didn't need the war. Okay. I'll take it. I think that 24 divisions is going to be enough for Bhutan. I think that's probably going to be fine. Yeah, I think I can also, yeah, that's good, because it means they get to keep their army together. And I was going to release them as a puppet anyway, so it means we skip to the part where I declare your nation's independence to be at an end. Air Force Command. Navy Command. I'll just get the Navy guy. Start building up that XP. Interesting. Yeah, so the Germans are ascendant in East Asia, and they're getting just annihilated on the Western Front, which I'm going to emphasize is kind of the only front that matters. They're also doing well in Russia, but not that well. Huh. How many divisions do these guys have? They have like 10 divisions. It's not bad. That might be another fun faction to play as. Breakthrough, defense. Give me breakthrough. Interestingly, this is like kind of a reverse situation from what we did when we did our China playthrough. Hopefully Bhutan just surrenders. Okay, Morocco has decided they are out. You should be Orang. And you can be underskilled staffer guy, who means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's fine. Not a big deal. Also, yeah, more harness. Sure. There's the mech equipment. If we cared about that, which I think we do. It's 1940 still. At some point, we're going to need to do atomic research. Might as well be now, I guess. Dealing with the Hermit Kingdom. For years, Bhutan has existed on the periphery between Chinese and Indian spheres of control, serving as both a gateway and a battleground between these forces. In the backdrop of the Great Game between British imperialists and their Russian enemies, Bhutan was often the fold of the old Raj as a means of influencing Tibet. When the Raj collapsed, the Bhutanese turned their back on the old overlords and instead turned to the support of the socialist agitators in Calcutta. With both of these forces defeated, our chances are that the Bhutanese would be willing to accept control of our nation in exchange for protection against resurgent forces in the north. We're going to offer them protection. I don't see a reason to fight them. Liberating the frontier tracks. All right. So, the Tibetans, notably, are not in a faction. I'm so excited. If they refuse, that's very funny. We're going to keep these guys here, but they won't. I don't know why they would refuse. Because the outcome, if they do, is extremely clear. Okay, long range versus high speed. I feel like range is good. I mean, speed is going to make me better at fighting. I always have problems with the range. Let's go long range. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Oh, excellent. They submitted. I didn't even notice. Yay, we did it. They are almost fully military reformed. Enormous education, industrial investments. Okay, good for them. All right. Fortunately, I don't care. Delete all orders. Are the Burmese in a faction? No. Are the Thailand? Is Thailand in a faction? Okay, it's called Thailand. All right. No, neither of them are. That's good for me. Uh-huh. Do we want to try, like, building... this. That, stuff like this. We'll figure it out eventually. Baluchistan is now a core. Good for you, Baluchistan. This is the one over here. There we go. Look at you. Peshawar, it's a core. There's no dealing with Afghanistan button. Afghanistan, evidently has been dealt with. It's not a problem. Oh! There's no, Tibetan Plateau unaccessible zone. Like there is in, I think that's a Kaiserreich thing. I don't know how I feel about that. I think that's probably doesn't matter. Alright, great. They already did, but cool. The wise Bhutanese have accepted our incredibly generous offer for protection, throwing off the shackles of their isolationist and joining with us. Even now, our soldiers are stationing themselves in key northern passes, and our merchants begin to make use of the new relationship between two nations a foothold in the Himalayas. That hasn't really changed much for you. Uh-oh. What the heck, you Rooney? Desh of Rajaram III, representative from the state of Kolhapur, has informed the nation that this morning the passing of the great Maharaja Rajaram III at the age of only 43, a member of the Big Four and one of the key founders of the Federation. His legacy is one for the ages, a man respected even by his enemies. With the Maharaja only having a daughter and no close adult relatives, his nephew Sahaji, the current Maharaja of Dewas Senior, was designated as his heir, having abdicated from Dewas in favor of his son. He now ascends to the throne in Kolhapur as Salahaji II. Such a young death for a great man. Alright, war, more war. Do we want more naval dockyards? I don't really care. I think we wanna probably air safety, man. We may want to start boosty boying our economy. Ooh, I'm just... Okay, Morocco's joined the Entente. Okay, I don't care. But good for the Entente. We are still 1940, technically. We, are gonna get rockets? Nope, not yet. I mean, is armored cars, like, good for us? Can't be. They're so bad. Better MPs. Sure, we'll need that at some point. How's the Entente doing? Not good. Not badly. Not well. They're doing poorly. Liberating the frontier tracks. Alright, next up, we probably want to, assuming we don't need to fight that, let's claim Pondicherry. Just for the heck of it. Maybe we can claim Ceylon. Ah, we can demand Tawang. Give me Taiwan. I would like more than that, but if that's all I can demand, then that's all I can demand. Here's what I'm actually going to do. I'm going to do this. Whoop! Oh, we got to 100. Give me... I guess I could get that, but really what I want is Air Safety Man. All right. With that, I will see you in the next episode as we maybe fight a very quick war with Tibet, or maybe we don't. We will see. All right. See you then. Bye-bye.